It's just the stuff I picked up from the store. I just grabbed a whole bunch of random stuff, to be honest. No, that's whipped cream. I tried to divide it. So you have yours over there, so stop touching mine.
Where's mine?
In the blue container. I let you have the container before you said I'm cheating or something. What? How are we gonna put this here?
What are we gonna make?
You gotta pick one. So you can either make that or funny. 2 cakes. You're making your own cake. Hi guys, welcome to our first YouTube video.
What's good, everybody?
This is definitely something out of our comfort zone, so bear with us.
Definitely. This is real different.
It might get weird. Okay, but we wanted to do something cool, like definitely a Q&A, as you can tell by our title of the video, but we also wanted to do something fun so that you're not just watching us sit here and answer questions. So we're gonna have a competition on who can bake a Halloween cake the best. Like, we're gonna do like presentation and taste and everything. We don't even know who's gonna judge it, but whatever. So, yeah, my name is Liz.
I am Vince.
And we are the Castros.
Okay.
So, based off of our Instagram, we asked our followers to ask us some questions. So, our first question is, how did you know you were the one for each other? So, I guess you'll answer it first, and then I'll answer it.
Okay. I knew she was the one because she supported all of my dreams and didn't bash me for it like, what, Vince, you can't do that. Yeah, never none of that, so I was like, ooh, I like this. This is a real good thing.
Wow. Okay. I knew he was the one because this is gonna sound so creepy, but I've low-key had a crush on him for the longest time. So there was like this image I had.
Oven's ready.
The oven's ready. He had like this image, like he was like the cool guy at school, and I was like the nerdy kid at school, whatever. And so I never really approached him, but I've liked him since like the 6th grade, I think. So when he slid in my DMs, I said, this is it, I'm staying here. But besides that, like I said, he had like an image, so I thought he was like gonna be like a dick. But he turned out to be really nice, and he makes me laugh literally all day long, and I like that. So we've been good so far.
Yeah.
Okay, second question is, how would you describe each other with one word?
I go first?
Sure. I read them, you just go first.
Okay. One word for Liz would have to be,
How do you think about
I would say intelligent.
I like that word. Oh my god, I gotta pick mine wisely then. Okay. One word. Actually, I have a good one.
Intelligent. She's very smart.
Thanks. One word that I would describe Vince is, I want to say humble. Like, again, you wouldn't think he's humble because he's so big-headed, but that's what shocked me the most about him. Like, he's literally super humble. He's probably one of the most humblest persons I know, so that would be the word I would use to describe him. Okay, we're gonna take a quick pause for the questions. We have 2 options for our cakes today. We have the pumpkin spice and the confetti cake or whatever. Which one do you want to make?
I'm gonna do...
Yikes. I smell the oven.
I'm gonna do the pumpkin spice.
Wow, you would take the challenge. Challenging.
Alright, I'll take the confetti.
Nope, too late. Have fun. That'll be yours.
I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
I was for sure it was gonna be this one. Okay.
It's October, so I just figured the pumpkin spice fits the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking too. Okay, so I'm not gonna help you. Honestly, I haven't baked in a while either, so I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know if he knows how to bake. Do you know how to bake?
I know how to read directions.
We actually haven't baked at all in our house, in this house. Actually, I don't even think I baked in my apartment before this. Whatever. So here we go. I just remember, because me and Vince like to watch cooking channels a lot, this is why we kind of decided to do this. They say, I'm actually not going to tell him because he's going to cheat.
Yeah.
So I just have
Nailed it! I'm getting all my strategies from Nailed It. That's what I'm working off of.
Wow, from Nailed It, that's what you get. Okay, I have measuring stuff here if you need it. I don't know, I just grab stuff. So, do your thing, I'll do mine, and we'll be back.
Alright guys, I am now about to mix up my mixy mix.
Okay, who made the first move? It depends what kind of move we're talking about. Actually, no, it doesn't. Whatever. Who made the first move?
I think it was me probably. I probably made the first move. We ran into each other somewhere, and then after that, I capitalized and hit her up after seeing her out. So I guess, yeah, I made the first move.
He capitalized.
Capitalization is key.
Interesting. Alright, well then there you have it. He made the first move. For the record, if you want a backstory, that night that he's talking about, we know each other for years. Like I said, I've had a crush on him since 6th grade, but that night we just randomly saw each other, or was it planned? It was planned, I think.
No. My dad was DJing at Blue Martini. That was your spot. So I ended up being at Blue Martini that night.
Yeah, that's true. And then we made plans to see each other at downtown. If you guys are familiar with the area, we're from Vegas, so if any of these locations ring a bell, that's pretty cool because you'll know what we're talking about.
Right. So we met at Blue. The next weekend, we went to Red and met up. We went up at Red.
Yeah.
Downtown.
And I offered to take him home because he was riding with his best friend, and his best friend wanted to leave. So I offered to take him home, but I didn't even drive.
She didn't take me home. She took me to her home.
For the record, I only took him to my home because, like I said, I didn't drive.
But she didn't take me home that night either. I spent the night, first night.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So was that did you guys meet? No, who made the first move?
Yeah.
And I guess that answers how we met too.
Well, we met back in kindergarten when we had the same class. Look at that, it's not kindergarten, but still.
We met in 6th grade. 6th grade for sure.
We had the same class in Miss Coon's science.
Wow, you remember? I totally forgot her name.
I remember.
You gotta tell them the story. Well, I had every class with him in 6th grade. Every class?
Yeah, because I had accelerated classes. I thought I was smart. But actually, I was smart. I was smart enough to get out of the motherfucking classes so I didn't have to do homework. You feel me?
Oh.
Anyways, yeah. It was just one day, the AC stopped working at school, and they let us call our parents, because if you know in Vegas, it's really hot. So they let us call our parents, and they had the option to come pick us up or not. So, the family I come from, school is kind of like a daycare. My dad can do whatever he needs to do while I'm at school. So he was like, "You're stuck there, buddy. Good luck." And then I was like, "Okay, whatever. It's school. I was supposed to be here." But this little lady here had the option to call home, and she would have got picked up, but she stayed there because I stayed, and she wanted to hang out with your boy a little longer.
He didn't know this story till recently, by the way.
Yeah, I just found out about this, but I thought it was pretty crazy because I would have took my ass home. And we're back.
Bam! Just like that, we have cake.
Cakes are done. Ready to go. Smells like autumn, fall, Halloween, whatever you want to call it.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna be good. You know, if like cake gets a little mushy. Mine's a little mushy, but it's definitely ready, so I don't know. So it's time to decorate our cakes. I can already tell mine tastes bomb though.
Ooh, whatever. Oh, what happened to my stuff?
I don't know.
I think I threw it away. I'll be back, guys.
While he's back, I'll ask the next question. So we've got 5 questions left to close out our video. So, somebody asked, what's the most challenging part about being married? Wow. Okay, I'll go first. The most challenging part about being married is adaptation. But I feel like that's not even just marriage. I think that comes into play with any relationship, really. Adapting to somebody else's style of living can be tough. But I mean, it's not impossible. It's not like, oh my god, it's so tough. But it is most challenging.
What was the question?
What's the most challenging part about being married?
To kind of piggyback off of that, yeah, adapting to one another, but the communication. I wouldn't say it's the hardest part, but if you keep communication up and you're always talking and figuring things out together, then you have less problems that build up inside you alone that just spill out whenever they do. So communication is a big key. If you don't have it, it can be tough. If you do have it, it's a breeze. That's all I can say.
That's true. And that's definitely one thing that I didn't have in my past relationships was communication. So I feel like they sucked because we lacked communication. And when I got together with Vince, he definitely taught me, if I'm mad, don't just act mad, to be, say that I'm mad and why I'm mad, because obviously he doesn't read my mind and he can't just be like, oh, this is why she's mad, let me go fix it. So he's definitely one of those that sits me down. It's like, all right, listen up, why are you mad?
Definitely.
That's a good one, good job. Next question. What's one thing on your guys' bucket list?
One thing on my bucket list is to throw $100,000 out of a helicopter and really make it rain on them. You feel me?
That's really on your bucket list?
Yes.
I didn't know this. Wow, maybe somebody from down under will get blessed with a couple dollars. On my bucket list, I feel like one thing that I definitely want to do before I die is go to like a third world country and start like a school system out there, probably for women, for girls. I know that that's pretty basic, but I don't think people realize the big issue with education and how other countries, just because we have it and it's our right, we take it for granted, I feel. Not for granted, but we just don't really like
appreciate it
right.
as much as somebody else would.
Right, and so I feel like having the means to go to another country that doesn't have the same type of privilege and offer free education like what we have here would be pretty dope.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I like that.
Next question. What's your ethnicity? You guys don't know my ethnicity? Isn't it obvious? I have like a big old nopal on my forehead.
Alright. I am, how do you say this? 50% Italian. Yes, I said it. I'm 50% Italian. And then I'm 25% Guamanian. If you don't know what that is, that's an island called Guam. It's further out in the Pacific Ocean. In the Pacific Ocean. It's another island. So I am 25% Guamanian and then 25% Filipino.
I would have never guessed it. I thought he was half black, half Hawaiian. No, but I'm
guess, but
I'm full Mexican. My mom's from Durango, and my dad's from Tamaulipas, so it doesn't get more Mexican than that. I know I don't look it. I get that I look Filipino, and he gets that he looks Mexican.
Crazy, ain't that?
Like what? Goodbye. All right, last question. Drum roll, please. I'm just kidding. There's 2 more questions, but we'll just smush them into one. It says, when is the big wedding? And this next question, seriously, guys, seriously, was the most asked question, so I saved it for last. When are the babies coming? So the wedding, the big wedding is whenever Mr. over here proposes. Because we are married, just in case you guys didn't know, we are married. But we do plan on getting married through the church and doing it right and big one day. Not so far away from today. Right?
No, yeah. I want it to be right, and I wanted her to have everything she can have, and you know what I mean? Money gotta be right to make dreams come true. I'm not trying to give her a wedding in the backyard with 10 people. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, with that being said,
babies. When are the babies coming?
Babies. When you see this right here filled with money, then we'll have a baby. And when I can rock my money back and forth like this, then we'll have enough to have a baby. But then again, same thing. We think ahead, we're very smart. We know that we're in love, we're married. But we'll have a baby when the income is right. And we're gonna have the marriage when the income is right. So, in due time, you guys are gonna get it. You know, great things take times. So a great baby is gonna have to take some time, and a great marriage is gonna take some time too.
He's right. I agree with everything. I mean, we've talked about this multiple times. There's days that we're just like, screw it, let's have one. But then we think about all the outlets that will bring, or everything that decision will bring. And I feel like this is not the right home for my child. This is not the right mentality that I want to have for my child to kind of see and grow up to. I feel like our parents had us very young. Therefore, we grew up with them, you know? And we're not young now, we're 25, so we're kind of getting old. But I feel like when we do have our child, I want to make sure that I've worked on myself enough that my child can actually be proud of their parents, you know? And I want to make sure that I can teach them what I wish my parents would have taught me. Like other little things that I feel like you don't really teach, but you more so show. And I feel like we're not there yet. We still have a lot to work on ourselves. We still have a lot to work in our marriage. We still have a lot to work business-wise. So for those reasons, there is not a child yet, but there will be.
True that. Oh, sorry guys.
But yes, we'll have a little baby Castro soon. We want to get married first too, by the way. We're not just gonna have a baby and then have a wedding. I'm not about that.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't want to jinx myself because I could end up pregnant tomorrow.
Who knows?
Right. We're just kind of winging it, but we are being smart about just winging it. All right, so now that our questions are over, that was a little bit about us. I hope you enjoyed hearing us babble on about ourselves. And now we get to decorate our cake. I bought like purple jelly stuff and green jelly stuff, which you have over there. And I also bought crunch bars and gummy worms. I went to the store and they didn't really have much stuff like to decorate, so we're just gonna go with it.
We're just winging it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you gonna use any of these?
Probably not.
Probably not.
How many graveyards are you making?
That's one graveyard, but it's multiple graves.
Ooh, this is pretty. So I saw on Pinterest.
Oh, you cheater.
No. That they did like this ombre effect, but obviously the cake was a lot taller. I'm gonna still try it though.
You cheating.
I'm not cheating, I'm just
Cheating.
I'm gonna actually use a little one. Cause look at how nice this gray is. Like, how could I not use it? I don't think you can see it, but whatever.
What color is this? Purple?
Yeah. survivors.
I gotta look up some designs to copy.
You're cheating.
Just like to trace, like not trace, but like to.
Know what to do? This is supposed to come from your brain.
Fine.
But I don't even know how to. What are you doing?
Nothing.
There was also one question in there that I didn't ask, but it said who would die without technology first?
I will survive. I will survive.
You think I'd die?
First?
Yeah. I'd probably die first, regardless of technology or not. I don't think I have survival skills. Like I watch like those like The Walking Dead and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, dead. I would have died. Or then I think about how they save other people, you know? I wouldn't. Therefore, I'm pretty sure no one would save me, so dead. Do you have survival skills?
Me? I think I can survive. I did a little camping in my life.
Camping?
Yeah. I know how to eat worms and stuff.
Gross.
I'm just kidding. I never ate worms. I've ate snails before.
That's gross.
It's pretty good. I'm just kidding. I don't remember what it tastes like. I was like 5 years old. 5th grade, I mean. Okay, my cake is done.
Really? Did you even try?
No. This shit is difficult, bro.
Yeah, nailed it. Oh, that's terrible. Can I borrow the green? You can't look. Oh my gosh, this looks so bad. It's like spreading.
I know, I hate this stuff.
Vince is totally copying everything I'm saying.
I know. I'm looking at everything you're doing.
Not fair. Alright, I'm gonna bring the camera so you guys can see what we're doing. So this is Vince's. And then do you want to show him?
Yes. And then we have this.
Masterpiece. That looks awesome. Happy spooky season.
She even has a border.
I do.
Too
now
bad you can't read it. Mine's more eligible, so I win. Just kidding.
I'm gonna take a picture of them and then we're gonna try them. I'm gonna try yours.
Spook the ghost. That's his name. Spook. Hey, what up, Spook? Yeah. This is graveyard.
Ooh, sorry.
He got crunch bars for graveyard. This ain't go as good as I thought it was gonna go.
It's because Vince has this problem. Actually, it's admirable. It's not really a problem, but he thinks he's good at everything. And then he's not good at something.
Especially my cake tastes good.
If it does, it's because you got a better flavor. Here. We'll just share. You want to
I
try
don't
it?
even know if I can't even eat this.
Why?
My goal is not to eat sweets.
Wow. That's right.
Part of my 90-day challenge is not to eat sweets, so.
So good. So I'll try mine. And I'll
I'll
try.
be back. I'm gonna go buy me some chips.
It's okay. I had chips. I mean.
Ooh, you had chips today?
No.
Ooh, you must have had chips today.
No,
liar,
no.
pants on fire.
I had chips from yesterday because we started the challenge yesterday. I had chips from yesterday, and I gave them to my friend. But couldn't eat them. All right, here we go. Hope I don't get food poisoning.
Mine wins already. Mine wins. Ah, my cake wins. We're gonna check him out, bros. Spook the ghost. Can y'all see Spook the ghost?
All the little sparkles on there. It's like cracking in my mouth and it's making me feel uncomfortable.
I can't even see my man's. Dang, my neck sucks.
Well, let's try Vince's now. I'm gonna eat yours too. Oh, yours cuts nice.
My cake is well done.
Whatever. I have stuff in my face here and I don't know where.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
It feels very moist, I'm not gonna lie. But mine does too.
Just watch our facial expression because it's gonna be a lot better than the last one.
It's because mine had sparkles that kept cracking in my mouth. This one has no
Mine
sparkles.
doesn't. Mine has good texture.
Okay.
Liars! It's on a lot. Oh, that's nasty.
I just put too much in my mouth. But if I'm gonna choose, it's not even fair. He got a good flavor.
My cake wins.
We're gonna leave it up to you guys. So, taste-wise, I give us both a 10. Look-wise, go ahead and let us know who won. Because I think I won. Even though right now that whole gel stuff just went everywhere. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our video. This is the first of many. Welcome to our journey and we'll see you guys soon.
See you real soon, YouTube. Deuces.